Hi Scorpio, welcome to your new love reading for February 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Daddy Tarot. Love and support to him. Check him out, show him some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this could be about an existing situation or current situation, like a new development in a current love relationship or situation. And lastly, this could resonate with your person's or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right. Scorpio, what do we got for Scorpio? Whoopsie, what am I doing here? Random. 5 of Cups. All right, so for the Scorpios I'm reading for, there's some disappointment here. The Tower, that could be Scorpio. Ace of Cups, well, okay then. Judgment, the Devil, 6 of Cups. All right, who are we dealing with here? With that layer. All right. Queen of Swords. So it could be Libra, male or female. All right. So interesting. So this is, all right, you've been dealing with this person for a while. You've been dealing with this. I don't think this is somebody new. We got some majors here that, and we got disappointment. Yeah, so this is, okay. I'm going to use your words, getting ahead of myself here. For the Scorpios I'm reading for, you are ready for the real thing. Like, you are tired of this halfway in, halfway out business. And when you go deep anyway, you don't do things halfway. So you give a lot, you expect a lot. What's this Tower about? Oh boy. What's this Tower about? Judgment. What's this Ace of Cups? Okay. This Ace of Cups. Strength, that could be Leo's. Wow. What was this? What's his Judgment about? Judgment twice. Holy cow. All right. What's his Judgment about for Scorpio? 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. What's this Devil about? My throat's a little dry here. What's this Devil about? Okay. This is 6 of Cups. You're at the crossroads. You got 2 people you're dealing with. What's this 6 of Cups? Oh, you Scorpio, look at you. All right, so we've got, wow, 6 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Good for you. So, you are going to have to put your foot down about a situation and do the final, because, okay, I gotta get some water here. Pardon me. It's been so dry, and I think, got a little something throat. Okay, so you're done with the situation. You got someone coming in, but you're going to have to make some decisions here. And you're going to have to be very firm about those decisions, because you've got someone coming back in that you don't want anymore. But they still think they can get back in there, because that's kind of their MO, is that they go away. And there's always this kind of really sort of mysterious, forbidden love kind of vibe with this person. And you kind of move beyond that, and there's some disappointment and sadness, like, you know what, I wish it could have worked out, but I don't want this anymore. I don't want it to be like this. And you just don't want to do the work involved. And part of you is like, I can't, I mean, you can forgive it, but you're just like, I can't forget what I went through to keep you and I connected, and it was all for naught because you're still not available for me, whoever this person is for Scorpio. The new person is, you're kind of bummed about that because you're not feeling it yet. And you're kind of hoping that you will because there was some serious chemistry with this other person that you were dealing with that just remained largely unavailable, that like couldn't ever leave their situation to be with you. So that didn't pan out. They're coming back. They're wanting to know if there's a chance, and, you know, I'm sorry. And you're like, it's kind of too late. I wish you would have said that 6 months ago, 3 months ago. I just can't anymore. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. And I'm not really interested. It's got nothing for me now because it's just more of the same at this point. From where I'm standing, it just looks like more of the same. You come, you go, you come, you go, lather, rinse, repeat. So, you're kind of like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. And yet you've got somebody coming in that is basically going to be all the things that you wish this other person coming back, saying all the right things, they're going to be coming in, and you wish the person from the past was like who they are, because you're not feeling it for this person. I think you're hoping that it'll grow over time, but this person could very well offer the stability that you want and the emotional connection that you want. Everything is there, but I don't know that you're physically attracted to this person. That's the thing. You got two people. The one person that you went round and round and round with that never could leave their situation or get it together, and you're over it. But here they come again, and you're like, I can't forget what I invested and went through here. I can't do it. I forgive you, but I can't forget. And yet you got this new person, great potential, but you're not really feeling the chemistry. What's this Queen of Swords? The Hanged Man. Good. It could very well be that your focus is on, well, you're like this. You're going back and forth. And you need to do the final once and for all with this other person, because they're coming back because they haven't gotten the message. And I mean that. It's not like, you know, even the worst case jerks, dramatic jerks that just think that, oh, well, you just haven't heard me yet. Or, well, no, I'm not taking no for an answer. This isn't a negotiation. No is a complete sentence, you know. So this person that is coming back in, I think they think that they can still kind of look at you that certain way and have that swagger or whatever it is. Or you've got someone that, you know, she thinks she can kind of do those special things that she used to do for you, whether it's cook or whether it's, you know, something else that really holds your attention physically or whatnot. You know what I'm getting at. I think this is someone that's going to kind of pull out all the stops, and think that they still get to have access to you. So I think you're going to see that this is someone that got used to having you exclusively wait for them. And now that you're considering moving forward and moving on, and that there is someone else in the picture for you, they're not going to like that. And some of you might see the ugly side of this person that used to look at you a certain way and send you those sweet texts or buy that special something or other that you liked, or the very attentive, kind of controlling part. You're going to see the other side of that, which is someone that's kind of starting to get a little dramatic and be like, you can't be taking this person seriously. What about you and I? And you're like, there is no you and I. I've been waiting for you, and you were always halfway in and halfway out. And, you know, ironically now you're halfway in, halfway out, because you're still kind of dealing with that, but your heart's not in it anymore. And that's the bummer. So your heart's not in the old person that's coming back, and they're pulling out all the stops. Like, they're going to want to find that one piece of currency they still have with you to kind of get you hooked on them again, basically. They need you in a certain position, and they want you back there, right? So you're out of that. You're just not feeling it. And yet the new person is interested in you, but you're just not feeling them romantically or physically. The rest of it's there. The emotional security is there, and the stability is there. But, and I think it's a concession that you're willing to make, though, because I think you're wanting the stability, and it's like, well, maybe the attraction can go from there, or I can just be upfront about it and be like, look, this can be this, this, and this, but I'm not ready for anything more, and I don't know if I will be. It could be that. An arrangement could be made, and if, you know, being transparent with everything. So this is about you, two things, kind of letting that person know that, hey, no, but also coming to terms with that yourself and transitioning out of that. And it could very well be that this person that you meet is willing to wait, and they're helping you with that transition just by being present or being a friend or showing you through example what it could have been like, what you've been missing out on, because this is how it should have been with somebody who cares about you all along. Do you know what I mean? So it might not be your forever person or your next big thing or whatnot. That remains to be seen, because it'll be your decision. But the potential is there, and your new person is interested. But this person that never really left a situation and wasn't really available, you're done with them. It's just you have to get used to being done with them. You can't. Part of you can't believe you're done with them. Part of you is like, oh man, I guess I'm done. I guess I don't want to be, but I am, and it's not good for me anyway. But I didn't expect to feel this way. It's not that you feel anything for the new person per se. Like, you're not like, oh, you know, you're on fire for this new situation. You're kind of exhausted, but you can see the potential and what shoulda, coulda, woulda been. That's part of the disappointment. The sadness is that you got all this potential with this new person that you're kind of wishing could have been there with this other person. And it's too little too late, and you're just not into it anymore. But you do wish it were different. You're just disappointed. It's like, man, why couldn't you have said that 3 months ago? But wait, not really, because you're kind of a jerk. I've asked you to leave me alone and you're not, so that's weird. And this is what I've been missing out on, because I've been wasting all my time on trying to get you up to speed, and you never did intend to leave that behind. You never did intend to get this show on the road with me. It was always up to me only. You were always going to do your own thing. You were always going to be halfway in, halfway out. And so all of these realizations are washing over you. And you're kind of, there's frustration, there's sadness, there's, I've been missing out on. But kind of like the spilled water here offers growth for other things, which is this new relationship that you're not into yet. It will be up to you whether you want to cultivate that or not. The potential is there. The person's into it. You may or may not be. All right. What else for Scorpio? Again, with the disappointment or the frustrations, because you're ready to have that attention be paid to you. You're ready for emotional connection and stability. Eight of Cups just jumped. But I think this new person, I don't know, for some reason, it's like you just, maybe you want someone waiting on you. Like you want to be the one to just have some time to decide while someone else is kind of attentive to you. But this person is not, they don't have an agenda. They're genuine. They're not into games or manipulation. So if you're, and I don't think you're wanting to play game on someone either. Like, I don't think you're wanting to do to someone what was done to you. I don't think this is like that. But I do think that you might be a bit tired. And if you want to take some time, that's fine. The person will wait. But I do think you need to be straightforward with them. Just because of their character. They feel like they're solid. And they would rather know what's going on because they're not a game player. So just being transparent about what you're dealing with. Yeah. This person, though, this new person, I do like it because it gives you a chance to see what it could have and should have been like for you. And it's there if you do want it. And it really does open your eyes. It's quite there's quite a disparity there. It's in contrast. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Again, with the potential This very well could be walking away from something that you invested greatly in emotionally, but it's run its course. Walking away. There's also the potential with this new person. So there's that. What else for Scorpio? Hello. Okay, that jumped. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Yes, take the time you need to heal. This person will wait. Something very nurturing and stable about this new one, which not too bad. You're due. Oh, sensuality. Express your sensuality. Perhaps there will be an abundance of that as well, because getting your needs met, being paid attention to, that creative spark, being able to have the juices flowing again, like the creative juices, the ideas, hey, let's go do this. Oh, I want to go see that. Oh, well, let's come over and cook together. Or just having a partner, having someone that wants to do what you want to do or has the same interest, wants to be where you are, that sort of thing. This person is available. And it's a great creative outlet, not to mention the physical connection. Just saying. They're into it. They're ready for it. All of it. What else for Scorpio? Something's in my throat. Goodness gracious. What else for Scorpio? Ooh. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Yay. 9 of Cups and 2 of Wands. Good. So that's you taking your sweet time, making some decisions, making some choices, seeing what the potential is, investing in your future and doing what finally suits you and makes you happy. And this past coming back is not it. And you know it. And no is a complete sentence. So that person needs to know that no. And what I don't like is that I feel like they're going to kick it up a notch. And they're going to try and find your currency, what will keep you hooked on them, what will keep you connected. I don't like that. As if they haven't taken enough from you already. And I feel like you're just now getting wise to the fact that this was not ever really going to take off like you thought it was. And that they were always halfway in, halfway out. And they don't like your awareness. Because there's accountability with that. And then someone takes away their cookies because now all of a sudden you're like, hey, wait a second. They're like, wait, no, wait. And then they try to give you the smoldering look. Or then they start leaving you love notes or, little jars filled with rain that they collected the other night when they thought of you or whatever. Good God. Blech. You know what's romantic? Being here and up at 3 a.m. with the kids when they're not feeling good, or you know what I mean? Like, that's romantic when you're present and you're working right beside me helping out. That will, yep. Okay. All right, Scorpio. I'm not talking about me, but I'm saying like that's I think that's also a shift that you're realizing that the romance and the sexy and the swagger and the whatever and all that is not what you thought it was. It's more attractive and much more appealing for someone to pay attention to you and to be nice to you and to be present and to care and to want you and to want to be around you and just, all of that. Quite the shift here. Okay. I just have to say what's interesting is also too is that this says express your sensuality, and yet I get very strong vibes that the new person, now it could be that you're kind of depleted or just down for the count, like you're just so frustrated and disappointed that you are not about the physical part of a relationship right now. But it feels like that's something you'll have to grow into with this person, and yet you might be pleasantly surprised that you might really find you enjoy that with this person. Just saying, because you got quite the creative outlet with this person. So it could just be the friendship and the connection, or it could be that all of a sudden you're like, wow, that person really looks good. And, I don't know. Just, I'm going to stop there. But you know what I mean. Okay. All right. Shutting up. Just saying, maybe prepare to be pleasantly surprised in more ways than one. How about that? Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by, Scorpio. I'm so glad that this came out this way, because I was like, if we have to do another GD reading about the GD person that can't seem to figure, I'm so done. I'm glad it came out like this, that you were just like, oh no. Because, I mean, good Lord. That you've been through it, so good. I'm glad. All right. Love and support to you for February. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.